about that. Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that?
I still think it's Kokichi, somehow.
Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either!
Huh?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Are those two together?
Hunch?
They don't want
Are
to
you
say
being
why.
serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the
I knew that was
Kaito
coming.
Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
Well, that's up for debate.
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot! A two-a-damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit.
Someone just bring up Kokichi.
There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters
In
is
the
what
end.
I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
Yeah, where's this gonna go?
But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too!
Yeah, but... Yeah, okay. I don't know.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
Yeah, I'm with Kiyo on this one.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Okay, Gonta's
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. Then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the... Even you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? Because he knows you aren't the culprit, because he is. Maybe. That why you believed in Kaede? Sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but... Worry about that. I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. Guess I can give him the deep voice now that Ryoma's gone. I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
Although there was the extremely ominous thing that they said about how he can't trust Kaito at the beginning.
What?
That's our Kaito, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without
Maybe
proof?
Kaito's the ultimate hope.
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
So you now go throw Kaito under the bus?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me.
But
But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
it's not how I thought she was going.
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Yeah.
I thought the crime took place between 8
That's why I thought I was right when I picked during nighttime. When Kikichi tried to ask when he was murdered.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Not quite.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
I was about to say yes, you do. But no.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Yeah, that must be it. Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? No, she didn't. It's true, we don't have all the facts. Why would Maki say that now, of all the times? I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But, should I? Intermission.
Now then!
It seems voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
The result. Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember Monotaro.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then!
Anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rentaro? That was chapter 1's case. How can you be so forgetful? What a great intermission. Now to resume the trial.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If Square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
My head.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Yeah, what was any of that? Anyway, let's carry on.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah.
You're one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
That's
He
late.
wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
Maybe everyone has each other's?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad. Can I pick? Oh, by that point, it would have been Kokichi.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Kokichi. Got pads. Gotta catch them all.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
So when did Kokichi see Ryoma?
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Okay.
Well, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
She sleeps in her ultimate room, whatever.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
Fair enough.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
Yep.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
That definitely is solid proof.
If that story is true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
What?
Hirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
So I wonder if that's why Kaito was so nice to me, because he saw my motive video. And he's just trying to be nice to
You didn't say
get
anything
his.
because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
Right in the tour.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question.
So he looked at all the motive videos. Like he knew that that was
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Ryoma's video.
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
My question is, when did you tell him?
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Nope, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet.
Okay.
Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
Well...
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
When do you think Kokichi told Ryoma about the
Because
video?
everyone's lives are at stake.
It wasn't at nighttime.
Then
or right before
which is
nighttime.
it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
Oops. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal. Okay.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
Okay.
This is difficult to determine.
How is it convenient for her?
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
The lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. To change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. Okay. So what do we got? Going to insect meet and greet Maki alone.
I met with Ryoma the
Whoops.
previous night.
She was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. She wasn't in a dorm room during nighttime.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Oh.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
Okay, what was Gonta's account then?
If you can't prove your claim.
During the magic show. Alright.
Then it's the same as an outright lie!
That must be Maki alone. Can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. If I can convince them that Maki met up with someone. Nope, okay.
I was wrong!
Okay.
Then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm
I
afraid.
didn't
As
immediately die.
expected, Maki is lying to us.
I met with Ryoma
So-
the previous night.
Whoops.
What a load of
What did I
crap!
just do?
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone
What's
else.
this do?
Did anyone see those two together?
Oh wow, that drains health.
Surely they would have come forward already.
Wow, that was a mistake.
If no one can prove that
Oh no!
Okay.
took place,
Nope. Okay.
I was...
Did anyone see those two together?
Gonta's account. Okay. I think I might just end up failing this one.
Previous.
Can prove place.
Oh no! I was.
Then we're going to cut most of this out of the video. Make preparations and retry. What's that mean? Just retry.
We can't let it end here.
Careful.
Nope.
This place. Place.
Careful.
Okay, so I've literally done everything on both. Am I missing something?
Place.
Did anyone see those two together?
Oh.
Surely they would have come
That's-
forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
Hold it's a lie. Completely forgot about that. That's what I'm meant to be doing. So, what's the opposite?
then there is no reason to believe your
Guess I
testimony,
want to say
I'm
the opposite
afraid.
of Maki being alone.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
So, who am I lying to?
Can't prove your claim.
Not that one. Or not.
Then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
Wait, what does it actually say down the bottom?
I was.
Hang on.
Met with
Hold
Ryoma the
down.
previous night.
Insect, flee and plead.
What a load of crap!
Okay,
Maki
alone.
only see Ryoma
Okay, not
at
alone.
night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Cubs file too. What does that mean?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove
Man,
Oh no!
place,
okay, never mind.
Oh no!
Let's now retry for a second time. Okay, so it's definitely not the Monokuma file. Okay, so that's not that one either.
Damn it!
What is it?
Met with Ryoma the previous night.
Maybe I just
What a
messed
load
up
of
with Maki
crap!
alone, because it's like the obvious one.
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else. Surely they would have come forward already. If no one can prove that this.
I
I'll
swear I
reveal the
did that.
truth. I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I trained together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Yep, definitely not lying about that.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
I didn't think it was relevant.
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew first. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
Must have been.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Yeah, but no one was dead by that point.
Whoa, whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Thank you, Gonta.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
Oops.
Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Thanks.
Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar, especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is
Can
culprit
we just
again?
stop pointing the finger at Kokichi?
So, we're right back where we started.
What a
However,
pain.
it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Still sitting on a pile of evidence, which for some reason just has not been
So did
brought
we
up.
fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
Did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was thrown from Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Yep. Just what I originally said
Did you
was
forget
told
the
it was wrong.
gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Yeah.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter
Okay,
the...
let's just get to the open
Himiko,
window.
we've seen it.
I don't even.
I don't even
But
play
we
baseball.
can't disobey
Okay.
school rules, right?
Calm down, everyone! Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Okay.
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Do it every time. Seems like our opinions are split in this matter. If we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do now is show them and make them accept it. Can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Split opinion. Up we go. Gonzo between two dead people. Find Monster's body put in the tank. The next morning, during that time.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
There we are.
Himiko,
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
The piranha
Alright, that was
tank
wrong.
is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this!
You might be able to reach the tank
There
from
we
the
go.
window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Yes, and you can trust that.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
We weren't consistent. Oh.
Did the culprit
Have
move
to
the
roll
body
again.
just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the Himiko?
We were
Himiko.
right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Kaito.
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far.
I've got this!
You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also.
Maki!
Maki.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we Tenko?
Just cut her off from the
Okay,
beginning.
because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Yeah. Can trust all that. That's for sure. But, oh, whoops.
This is our answer.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
Yep. Finally got there.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Guess I never thought about that. When did they place the glass pane?
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Yes, gentlemen would not do that.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because... there's no time to move it? I think there's enough time to remove the ladder. Have carried out the ladder at any point during that time? I think the culprit had enough time. Well, you couldn't enter the gym at night time. What do you mean they could have moved any time during that time? But it can't be moved. I guess the ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it!
Thought it did though.
The only reason the ladder reached the window
Oh.
was because it was on the stage.
Yeah.
If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make
Yeah,
it.
okay.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally,
next logical
the
question.
ladder was found in the gym, correct?
How to get up to the window?
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to
My
throw the
God.
ladder or the body or
This is
something.
terrible.
gentleman not throw dead bodies? Or ladders?
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible!
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
I haven't got the evidence yet, Kaito.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
He doesn't know.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty!
And at least bring up
Dudes just need to shut up and
trumpets
take
of
their
evidence
licks!
so that other people could help.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
Don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it.
There
We
we
were
go.
so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Yes, Gunter. Yes, it is. It's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What?
Himikawa under the bridge?
We can determine where this all started. We can determine how it ended.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
Yes, thank you for telling me to bring up the evidence that I have and have known about this whole
I
time.
didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
So, scuffed handcuffs or black piece of fabric, maybe?
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
When he was
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Rule rules, maybe.
Drown in toilet? Impossible.
Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that
Again, Mr. Viewpoint.
That's wrong! The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A living person.
Yeah, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. And the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick. before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yep, we know where it is.
This is it!
This is it.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on
Yep.
it.
Couldn't have brought this up 3 hours ago. Whatever.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by
The handcuffs.
This is it!
This is it.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Yes, correct.
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
It baffles me that they...
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
I know it's just written like this, but it takes so long just to get to the murder scene.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Yes.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him.
That is a good question. This is one thing I didn't think about.
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's
Peanut
so
butter squid.
disgusting you'll laugh.
Delicious.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
And the
It's actually not far at all.
windows look opposite each other.
Although perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Gee, I wonder.
There!
Pew, pew.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
Just so happened to be used in a murder.
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Well,
How's that? Mission complete!
I'm gonna throw her up 3
Your
stories.
explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found. Figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Right then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely.